Hi, hello everyone. Thanks for joining me in my today's video presentation. My name is Pravinayal. I'm a student at Sri Venkateshwar College of Engineering, Bangalore, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. In today's video presentation, we are going to discuss on the topic three-tier data warehouse architecture. So, let's get started. Data warehouse architecture. It is the three-tier data warehouse architecture is the commonly used data warehouse design in order to build a data warehouse by including the required data warehouse schema model, the required OLAP server type, and the required front-end tools for reporting or analyzing purposes. Which, as the name suggests, it contains three tiers, such as the top tier, bottom tier, and the middle tier, that are precedingly linked with each other from the bottom tier data sources through the middle tier, which is OLAP servers, to the top tier, which is the front end tools. Data warehouse architecture is the design based on which a data warehouse is built to accommodate the designed above data warehouse schema. User interface applications and database management systems for data organization and repository structure. The type of architecture is chosen based on the requirements provided by the project team. Three-tier data warehouse architecture is commonly used choice due to its detailing in the structure. The three different tiers have been termed as the top, middle, and the bottom tiers. Each tiers have different components based on the prerequisites presented by the decision makers of the project, but are subjected to the novelty of their respective tiers. Here is the diagram of the three-tier data warehouse architecture, where we have the bottom tier, middle tier, and the top tier. Starting off with the bottom tier. The bottom tier in the three-tier architecture of the data warehouse consists of data repository. The data repository is the storage space for the data extracted from various data sources, which undergoes a series of activities as a part of ETL process. ETL stands for extract, transform, and load. Has a preliminary process before the data is added into the repository. All the data relevant and required are identified from several sources of the system. These data are cleaned up to avoid repeating or junk data from its current storage units. The next step is to transform all this data into single format of storage. The final step of ETL is to load the data onto the repository. Few commonly used ELT tools are Microsoft SSIS, SnapLogic, Confluent, Apache, IBM Infosphere. The storage types of the repository can be relational database management system or a multidimensional base management system. A relational database system can simply hold a relational data, whereas a multidimensional database system can hold data that more than one dimension can hold. Whenever the repository includes both relational and multidimensional database management system, there exists a metadata unit. So, this metadata unit provides incoming data to the next tier, that is, the middle tier. From the user standpoint, the data from the bottom tier can be accessed only with the use of SQL queries. The complexity of the queries depends on the type of database. Data from relational database can be retrieved using simple queries, whereas the multi-dimensional database system demands complex queries with multiple join and conditional statements. So now we have the middle tier. The middle tier here is the tier with the OLAP service. The data warehouse can have more than one OLAP service and it can have more than one type of OLAP server model as well as which depends on the volume of the data to be processed and the type of data held in the bottom tier. There are three types of OLAP server models, such as the first one is ROLAP, which is the relational online analytical processing, is the model of online analytical processing which carries out an active multidimensional breakdown of data stored in a relational database instead of redesigning a relational database into a multidimensional database. This is applied when the repository contains of only the relational database system in it. Next, we have the MOLAP, Multidimensional Online Analytical Processing, in another model of online analytical processing that catalogs and comprises of directories directly on its multidimensional database system. This is applied when the repository consists of only the multidimensional database system. Lastly, we have the HOLAP. Hybrid Online Analytical Processing is an hybrid of both relational and multidimensional online analytical processing models. When the repository contains both the relational database management system and the multidimensional database management system, the HOLAP is the best solution for smooth functional flow between the database systems. HOLAP allows storing data in both relational and multidimensional formats. So the third one, we have top tier. The top tier is the front end tool, that is the user interface that allows the user to connect with the database systems. This user interface is usually a tool or an API call which is used to fetch the required data for reporting, analyzing, and data mining purposes. The tool of the type of tool depends purely on the form of outcome expected. It can be a reporting tool, an analyzing tool, a query tool, or a data mining tool. It is essential that the top tier should be complicated in terms of usability. Only user friendly tools can give effective outcomes. Even when the bottom tier and the middle tier are designed with utmost caution and clarity, if the top tier is unable with the unbulging front end tool, then the whole database data warehouse architecture can become an utter failure. This makes this section of user interface or the front end tool as the top tier, which will serve as the face for data warehouse systems. A significant part of three-tier data warehouse designing process. Below are a few commonly used top tier tools: Microsoft BI Platform, SAP Business Objects Web, Crystal Reports, SAP BW, SAS Business Intelligence. Lastly, the conclusion. To sum up, the process involved in the three-tier architecture are ELT, querying, OLAP, and the resulting produced in the top tier of these three-tier systems. The front-end activities such as reporting, analyzing results, or data mining are also part of the process flow of the data warehouse system. The end result produced in the top tier is used to business decision making, hence the quality and efficiency that can grant are capable. It is also dependent on the competency of the other two tiers. This three-tier data warehouse architecture helps in achieving the excellence and worthiness that is expected out of a data warehouse system. This brings us to the end of my presentation. Thank you for your time. Until the next time, thank you.